Hello, hello, and welcome to Jacksonville Center of the Arts. I am Kezia Hendricks-Roll. I'm the Executive Director of Jacksonville Center of the Arts and also the founder of Jacksonville Center of the Arts. We have been in existence for 27 amazing years of creating beautiful, exquisite dancers that are now touring the world. Thank you so much for joining us at JCA, and we are welcoming you to our family. I would like to go over a few things with you so that you can feel at home and know that we're really excited about your presence. So, every day when you come in for class, you need to make sure that your dancer is signing in. So either you should be signing your dancer in or your dancer should be signing in. So they'll be signing in their name, the contact name of who's dropping them off, the email address, things like that. Also, if there any conditions that we need to know about, any medical conditions, if we need an asthma pump, something like that, make sure that we have those things in the office and are available and that we know those conditions ahead of time. All right, so attire is super important. So everybody needs to make sure that they have on their traditional black leotard with flesh tone tights, flesh tone ballet shoes. In jazz, they will have on their tan jazz shoes. For hip hop, they will wear loose fitting clothes, but remember you have to be in the colors of black. So you have to make sure they wear something within that color range, okay? For modern, they'll just pull their tights up. Most dancers have convertible tights. They'll just expose their toes so that they're bare feet in order to go into modern class. Hair. Make sure the hair is secure off of the face in a bun if you can. I know that kids and dancers want to have all the current styles with braids and beads and all these things, but just make sure there are no beads and braids that are slapping them in the face. Then it's really hard for them to dance. And the weight of long, heavy braids pulls their hair back, and it's very hard for us to be able to get those turns in, those pirouettes like we really want to get in. And we've got to make sure we're watching spotting and all those things. So just make sure when you're looking and you're creating new hairstyles for your dancers, you're being cognizant of they might not be able to turn, okay? Talk to your dancer about it. She'll let you know if it's going to work. All right, timeliness. Please make sure you're bringing your dancer on time. Set an alarm. Do whatever you need to. Dancers, if you know that your mom and dad are always getting you somewhere late, set an alarm. Tell them you need to be there 15 minutes early so that you can just make sure that you're on time. When dancers walk into class, you need to always ask the teacher if you can join class. The teacher will let you know if you can join class. Most likely you need to go over to the side. Go ahead and get yourself warmed up. Do eleves, releves, crunches on the floor, push-ups. Make sure that you're ready to join class, okay? So the teacher doesn't have to necessarily stop class in order to get you warmed up. You warm up on your own as a dancer. I know that on this call or this video, we have recreational dancers and also pre-professional dancers. Our recreational dancers are going to be learning all these things as they come into class because you're absolutely new to dance. So just like I said, when you're coming in class, you'll just ask the teacher if you can join class, and she will or he will be able to let you know what you should be doing in order to warm up in class. Pre-professional students should already know the drill about class, how you should be preparing yourself in order to get ready to start and join your class. Okay, let's talk about, in addition to attire, there's going to be some little shrugs that you guys can purchase for class in the winter months. When it gets a little cold, feel free to wear long sleeve leotards to class, or you're going to have nice little JCA shrugs that you'll be able to wear, which are those cute little sweaters that you'll be able to wear with our logo on it, so that you'll be able to wear those in class so you'll feel great and be able to dance and enjoy yourself. Payments are really important in order to keep JCA going. All right. So you've got to be able to make your payments monthly. All right. The first of the month is when payments are due. So everybody should make your payments the first of the month on our website. You need to be registered and a member of the Jacksonville Center of the Arts website. Okay. So once you go online, you'll look up to your right and it says sign in. You'll sign in, enter your dancer's name, information in. It'll send you an email. Once you get that email, you'll respond back with your payment information. You put in your payment information. After that's put in, then you'll be signed up for reoccurring. It'll come out of your bank account every month. You won't have to worry about it. That'll be on a monthly basis coming out of your account, just so you know. All right. If you decide to make your payment after the 5th of the month, then there's going to be a $25 late fee that's charged, okay? Just know that whenever you're late, then that makes us late. Then that makes all of our bills late. Then we have late fees. So instead of us paying the late fees, we ask the parents to pay for the late fees. That made us late. All right. So moving right along. Let's see. If your dancer says, Mom, I want to get something special. Can you buy me something special? Or if you say, baby, what would you like for Christmas? Get her a ballet bar. Get her a ballet bar so that at home she can train and he or she can train, and we can just continue to work on things that we're working on in class, and she can continue to progress, or he can continue to progress at home. So ballet bar, yes. Let's see. Of course, in class, we're working on flexibility, terminology. Terminology is very important. The entire class is taught in French. So dancers have to be listening and conscious and cognizant of what's going on in class. And then I also have some other things that I'm adding to our program. So if we need additional help with flexibility and things like that, I'll have people in place that'll be able to pull you. We'll be able to have private lessons for things like that. It's very important that dancers are always in class. If you're going to be missing class, please make sure that you are on our group me. Everybody has to be on our group me. Each class has their own group me on an individual basis. So if you are going to be late, if you're going to be absent, make sure you put it in your individual class group me, either recreational class, your level 1, 2, whatever class you're in. Make sure you say you're not going to be there, going to be late, so that we know where you are. So that we're not just looking and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and you never show up. Just please let us know what's going on, because of course we're worried, okay? Because we care and we love you, okay? So let's talk about our season. Let's say it's January. You guys are coming in January, okay? I know it's not January, but let's say it's January. First of the year, we're always in the Martin Luther King parade. That is the one time of the year that we let our hair down and we go down the street and we be who we are. Okay, so we have a great time going down the street for the Martin Luther King parade. It is a brilliant day. It is an amazing day celebrating the life, all of the works and the legacy of Martin Luther King. We're so proud to be there, and we have the greatest time ever. Just wait until you join us for the Martin Luther King parade. It's exhilarating. You'll love it. All right. Then after the Martin Luther King parade, the Primas will have a princess party. Yes, full-on princess party, princesses. We have fashion show. So if you are let's see, prima age up to 10, you can come to the princess party, and it's going to be great. You have to dress in full princess attire. There's going to be a DJ there, cupcakes, bubbles galore, nail painting station, makeup station, story time, you name it. Live princesses, yes, live princesses are going to be there. Anything about being a little girl is involved in the princess party. Exactly. Hope to see you there. Then after our princess party, then JCA students, not necessarily recreational students, we keep you training. You train the entire year for recreational classes in order to make sure that we're getting those skills into you, that we're developing that consistency, and then we're able to see that intense progress. We're really excited about it. Loving the potential that I'm seeing in class right now. So pre-professional students, we will start having performances during the year. Black History Month, we'll have performances. I try not to pull us out of class for too much because I know that we're about to get ready for our annual recital and things like that. But I will pull us out for a few things that are meaningful. Okay, so every year we have an annual recital. This year it's going to be at the Florida Theater. It's going to be a glamorous show. It's a huge show. Make sure your parents are going to be there on time, because we always start on time. We're not on that other time. We're on JCA time. So it's a huge show. The entire show has gorgeous costumes, amazing dancers on stage. It's electrifying. It's a lovely night of dance. You'll be selling tickets to that particular show. And then you'll also be raising funds for the production fees. So let's say your dancer is in 2 dances. Let's say she's in the recreational class. That means she's doing a ballet and a jazz dance, okay? So everybody is raising $500 in order to be a part of the recital, okay? You raise your production fees through sponsorships. So the sponsorships, as well as popcorn fundraisers, and we'll have additional fundraisers if people need them, but I don't want any money to come out of anybody's pocket. I want it to come straight from the fundraisers. So did you know exactly what goes into our recital? I wanted to make sure I spoke to you about that. I'm going really fast so I can end this video before it gets to 10 minutes. After recital, we have a summer intensive, 2 weeks. We fly in guest artists from all across the United States in order to come in and train your dancers for 2 amazing weeks of class. Like I said, recreational class year-round, pre-professional, we take a break because you guys are already training 3, 4, 5 days a week. All right. We know that with time comes consistency. With consistency comes growth and development. We are JCA. I love you. Thank you so much for being a part of our program. I look forward to seeing and training your dancers.